It's day 10 of a partial shutdown of the federal government, and there's no end in sight. Tonight, we have a glimmer of good news to share, though. Members of the Coast Guard got paid today.
With the good comes the bad. After today, there's no promise of any more pay for them while the government is brought to a near standstill. 13 News Now reporter Mike Gooding has reaction.
So you might see coasties that are going to go without food during the shutdown if it gets down to it. And that's just absolutely atrocious.
In a message to all Coast Guard members, Vice Commandant Admiral Charles Ray said that service and Department of Homeland Security officials have identified a way to pay our military workforce on December 31st, which is temporary good news for the 40,000 plus affected Coast Guard members, but it's a one-time thing. It doesn't guarantee a paycheck down the road.
There's no guarantee that we'll receive a paycheck on the 15th. And so 40,000 members of the Coast Guard could be working for the next 2 weeks only to find out that come the 15th of the month, they won't be able to make their rent payments. They won't be able to pay their bills, and there'll be no income in their bank account.
Appropriations for the Department of Homeland Security lapsed on December 21st when Congress and the White House failed to reach a deal on full-year funding for a host of federal agencies in a dispute over President Trump's insistence on $5 billion for funding for a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. Michael Little is executive director of the nonprofit Sea Service Family Foundation, an advocacy group for the Coast Guard, Navy, and Marine Corps. He's disappointed the men and women of the Coast Guard have been caught in the middle.
You know, it's one thing if the United States Congress and the president want to have differing opinions about what border security looks like. That's on them. They can work that out themselves. What shouldn't happen is anyone in our military should not go without a paycheck. It's unquestionable.
Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.